You're making a huge mistake by sharing your goals with others. What if keeping your ambitions private could make you more successful? In this video, I will reveal why staying quiet about your goals can help you achieve even more. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Monvie. Motivation and outside opinions. When you share your goals, you feel that you almost achieved them, as you can share something that is not real, right? And of course, after this, you're less motivated to do that. You see no reason why if I almost did that. Personally, I've never could understand why do people do that, why they like to talk about something that they will do in the future, their future actions. It's like bragging, but in this case, you're not bragging about your results, but about something that you will do in the future or even never do, because who knows? A person can say 100 times that she will do this and that, but you can believe her only after her actions, because actions always speak louder than words. Also, did you notice that you almost lose energy after sharing this goal with someone, especially if that person didn't like your goal and you trust her enough? So now you decide, maybe that goal is stupid, maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, I will change my goals. You don't have to change your goals just because someone didn't like them. It's their problem, not yours. You set goals for yourself. Why do you seek this validation from others? Oh, and when you share your goals, the worst case scenario, it can be when this person starts convincing you that your goals are not correct. You'll waste your time, you should change them. But why does this person care about your goals that much? Can you answer that question? Because it's not okay. Very suspicious. In other words, this person starts to teach you how to live. She actually is saying to you that you are wrong. You're not living in the right way, so you should live like this. But how ridiculous is that? We are all different and we all have different goals and plans for our lives. For that person, an ideal life, it can be having a 9-to-5 job, providing her family and children, and then just retire, and that's all. The life is done. Meantime, you can have a completely different vision of your life. Who is wrong in this situation and doesn't know how the life should be lived? No one. That person has her truth, you have yours, and you both should live like you want. Just let people be who they want, and you will notice how much spare time you have. When you keep your goals private, it's much more easier to stay focused, because people don't know what are you doing. And such a phrase, they can't destroy something about what they don't know. But on the other hand, when other people don't know what are you doing, they can start asking you about that. And if you want to answer something, you can come up with one task that you do, but it's not your main goal. So in this situation, you aren't actually sharing your goals. People often ask me about my future plans, but I don't want to share that with them. So each time I just say that I'm into marketing and management, and in the future I'm planning to do something in these two matters. That's not a lie, because who knows, maybe it will really happen, but at the same time I don't reveal my real goals that I have right now. So it's always better to have 1-2 things that you do in your day-to-day life. You don't have so ambitious plans for these 2 things, but if someone asks you, you always have a perfect response. And I'm talking about those things that you really do. Don't say that you're into psychology, you play the piano, and you attend dance classes if you don't do all of that. Because what will you say when a person will ask you something about this? We all have main interests and secondary ones, so you can share your secondary ones freely. Oh, and that's so funny when people share with you like some of their goals and they say, but it's a secret. Don't tell about this to anyone, okay? If more than one person knows that, you can be sure that very soon other people will know about that as well, especially after these words is a secret. It's like a call to action, and a person already wants to gossip about this with someone. For sure, not all of people are like this, and when a person is busy with her own stuff, she doesn't even want to waste her time on all these discussions about other people. But you never know what other people think about you and your ambitions. So keep that to yourself. Unnecessary pressure. What I've noticed is that when you share your goals, it adds you extra pressure because others already know about that. They expect something from you. You know that they know about your goals, and no matter whether you want to achieve those goals or not, now you feel that you're forced to do that just because other people know about that. As they will say, you said that you would do that, but you didn't. So why did you lie to me? Although it's your goal and you have all the rights to change it, postpone it, or erase it from your goals list. But of course, these people don't get that. As if you would start learning French for them, not for yourself. When I was sharing my goals with my relatives back then, to be frank, the situation was the same. Each time they were keeping asking me, have you already done that? Meantime, me, who already changed her mind. As you can see, I'm talking about all the people, no matter whether it's your family members, relatives, or friends. They are all people. Sometimes people become so freaking interested in your life that they almost forget that it's your life. You can make mistakes, you can change something, and you as well forget that, oh, actually it's my life, it's not the life of this person. For instance, if another person tells me that she's going to learn Spanish in time, of course I will ask her about it because I'm genuinely interested, as I also know Spanish and I want to have a person who also speaks Spanish in my environment. But if that person doesn't want to talk about that, in other words, she hasn't started working on that goal yet, I will not arrange an interrogation with stupid questions. Why didn't you do that? You said me that half a year ago. Did you lie to me? I really wanted you to know that Spanish. Actually, it's none of my business why that person didn't do that. It's her choice. So, when you achieve your goals silently, without all this promotion of your goals, I will do this and that. Yeah, just look at me. I have so many goals. I'm such a successful person. Even though I haven't done anything yet, the life becomes really easier. No one expects anything from you, like really. They don't know what are you doing all this time when they don't talk to you. You can change your goals or shift with another one. No one controls you. And overall, you become less stressed as you achieve all these goals for yourself, not for the approval of other people. Flexibility with goals. One more thing that I wanted to talk about is this possibility to change your goals, and why is it so important? As your life is changing, you are changing, and your goals have to be changed as well. If at the beginning of the year you thought that it would be such a great idea to learn Turkish because you would go to Turkey soon, now 5 months later, you think that, oh, I don't need that Turkish. I don't want to learn it anymore because everything has changed and you're not planning to visit Turkey. Will you still force yourself to learn Turkish even though you don't have such a necessity? Of course not. It will be logical to erase this goal from your goals list or postpone it a bit. That's a normal thing to change your goals. It doesn't mean that you're a loser just because you avoid that goal and you don't want to achieve it. Life is so unexpected. Everything can change in a moment. So those goals that really were good for you at the beginning of the year, now they make no sense because you have changed. And actually, I recommend you to plan for each season, not for the whole year. A whole year is such a long period of time. You can be really flexible with that. And one more thing is that you can't understand how many goals you will really be able to achieve this year. As a result, you set 20 goals for the whole year, and then you achieve at least 3 of them just because you were postponing all the time and you didn't know where to start. That's why I recommend you to set goals for 3 months, as actually our life is changing every season, and during this period of time you can really understand how much time do you need to achieve a certain goal, what do you need to focus on. Usually I set not more than 4 goals for each season, and they can be completely different, from really serious ones and like those goals that take a lot of time, to small goals that are less serious but I have to achieve them anyway, since the road is 3 months. Next month I will change all these goals anyway, and if I didn't achieve something this season, I can move it to another one. As a conclusion, your goals do not reflect the person you are. Your results do. Therefore, you don't need to share your goals with other people. They are yours, so keep them silent. And of course, don't be afraid to change them. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you soon in my next videos. Bye!